The new Reloop Mixon 8 hybrid DJ controller, announced some time ago, are now in store. Let's get one of these unboxed and see what it's all about. And here it is, out of the box, the Reloop Mixon 8. If you're going to use this with Serato, you'll need to go to their website and download the latest version of the software, which is 3.06. Install that and then the controller will work. I mentioned before that it's hybrid, so not only will it work with Serato and Algorithm DJ Pro and a computer, you can also use this without the need for a laptop with a tablet, iPad or iPhone, which I'm shooting from here. So we're going to hook it up with Serato first of all. I've already installed the latest version of the software. If you're on a Mac, that's all you need to do. If you're on Windows, you'll need to go to reloop.com and download the drivers. So let's get Serato opened up, take a look at that, and then I'll put over the iPad and open it up with Algorithm DJ. And it's Serato Pro straight out of the box, no additional license or money required. Okay, let's get a few tunes loaded for the very first time and see how this performs. Load it up. So one of the first things we'll always do with new controllers is just see how responsive the pads are, what's the feel of the knobs, faders, and how does the crossfader perform. So pads, yeah, nice. Oh, she is nice. Really sharp on the fader. Jog wheel feels very responsive, and yeah, everything has a nice resistance to it. The unit itself it's got a solid feel to it. It's still very portable. Size wise, it's average, so you could easily get this into a case. It's not going to break your back taking it from A to B, but it feels well built. You know, it doesn't feel cheap to the touch. Everything has a bit more of a premium feel to it. You've got professional I/O connectivity, 2 sound cards, so you can have 2 laptops running at any given time. And when you run it with Algorithm DJ and the iPad, you have some nice control over the stems of the software. And again, you don't have to have a laptop for that. Big long pitch fader, always good to see. And it has a nice resistance to it as well. Lots of information will be loaded on the inbuilt display on the jogs. So the first on any DJ controller available at the moment is effects paddles for 4 channels. You only ever see them, even though it might be a 4-channel controller, you only ever see 2 effects paddles, like over here, 4 channels with just 2 paddles. You have independent control of your effects per channel, which is really cool. So, you know, we can drop a bit of delay onto this here. Let's just take that down to half a beat. Open it up. Very nice. All right, so that's Serato covered in brief detail. All good so far. Let's get the iPad out and hook it up with Algorithm DJ. Okay, so I've got my iPad Pro here and the supplied cable. That is USB-C to USB-C. The output on the back of the controller is USB-C. You will need to use the appropriate cable for your device. If you're using an iPhone, for example, it will be USB-C out of the controller to Lightning. But for this here, C to C is good. Perfect, and we'll get a nice angle on that. That is great. So I've got my USB cable connector from the iPad to the controller. The orange one was what we were using previously there for Serato. There's a switch down in here to flick between whether you want to take it out to a computer or a iOS or mobile device. So I'm going to flick that way. That takes it away from Serato, and that's just get algorithm opened up. There it is there. That's it, we'll have control. I have no music directly on this device, so we'll just go into my title library. Grab a folder, that will do. Direct control on device, that's load that over here. Download from title, done. And there we are. And also, the iPad is charging directly from the controller, so you don't need any splitters or anything. That would imagine will be the same for any devices you have connected to it. One cable directly to the unit, and we're getting power. I'll be spending a bit more time with this controller, getting the feel for it, but I like it. And price point, $1099, and we are in stock.